Good morning, Internet, and welcome to a oxygen not included, spaced out. I haven't really thought of a title for this. I guess a base review, base sharing. Anyway, we're going to look at some bases that people have submitted. Now, I purposely disabled most of the mods that I had running to make sure it didn't screw with their base, but I also don't know what mods they were running on theirs. So let's have a look around. This first one is submitted by XyvernTheDrg, the tragic Trainwreck. No notes with it, but when you load it up, this is what it looks like. So before I unpause, it's spaced out, so we've got to take a look at the various asteroids. And it looks like this would be the... Oh yeah, look. Yeah, so we got all of the beehives down here. No shipping rails, but it looks like they've got pumping coming out. And they're just running heavy wire for everything. Okay, so just letting the bees do whatever they do. Cleaning up some air. I don't see a living area here, so I think they're just living out of the rocket. We got 3 dupes. And we got the 3 beds up there. Yeah, it's like body temperature is an issue. I just don't think I've unpaused. Alright, so nice little compact rocket living area with tons of decor to keep them happy. I like it. They've only been to 3 planets. So we got bunches of liquids down here, some ethanol. Looks like they've tapped 3 oil wells. They're just keeping them compressed. What's the pressure in there? 850. So they're not using any pressure control for the pump. They're just pumping it whenever there's room. So yeah, tons of air pressure in there. Looks like this one might have popped, but there's also a little blob of liquid there. Oh, we also got a sulfur vent. Okay, so the sulfur geyser is just dumping straight down into here. Again, no shipping to get the stuff out of there. We got 2 dupes over here. Nice little compact living area. No suit docks. Okay, so there's some suit docks going into the nasty area, but it looks like they're just able to live their lives out in space. It's that rocket. Oh, what? Why is there an aqua tuner in the rocket ship? Okay, this we're gonna have to come back and look at. So there's research, steam turbine and aqua tuner running an ethanol loop around the rocket ship, which is freezing all the carbon dioxide out of the air. So it is negative 70 degrees in here. I guess I just don't know why. I mean, yes, it's a great way of taking care of the carbon dioxide, but... And you're allowing manual use, but there's nothing in there. Interesting. Oh, and here's the main base. Yeah, lots of natural tiles, natural plants in between the showers. I wonder if that gets sticky on their feet. And a whole lot of beds. We got 10 dupes over here. Does that count as a bedroom? Nope, no room bonuses. Let's unpause. Okay, now we get them. So we got the Great Hall, the washroom, rec room, massage clinic, and stables. What are we growing? We're growing hatches and pips. And a nullifier that's not doing anything. It looks like they were using it for cooling at some point. And cool steam vent tamer. Very nice. This is the cool salt slush geyser. Alright, and here we got oxygen over here. Let's unpause, let them run around for a bit. We got a lot more trees. Okay, another liquid sulfur geyser. Looks like they're using another aqua tuner. Okay, so they're using the aqua tuner room to get this down to 125, because it comes out at 160, and then turning it into a solid right there, and then that can pick it up. Okay. Over here we have cool slush. And polluted water. Wow, they've got a lot of stuff. Let's zoom out. That was a petroleum boiler? No, only 200. 200 isn't petroleum. Maybe it was at one point and now it isn't? Yeah, that I'm not sure of. Like, they were definitely injecting heat into here for something, but they've got a petroleum boiler over here, just a regular crossover and using manual airlocks for compression. A little bit of gas in there. Yeah, so that gas allows all of the petroleum to be compressed right into here. That's 78,000 kilograms. Nice, that's a whole different way of doing compression. I like it. How much oil are we pumping in? Yeah, we're doing the full 10. And we'll follow the petroleum back up. Okay, their piping is going to get all sorts of interesting. I can see that already. So the petroleum just goes up to the rocket. What we got over here? Oh, an ethanol distillery. Okay, so that's what all the trees are for. They've got all their ethanol distilleries over here. They're not bringing it in on rails. It looks like they were doing a bunch with rails. Now, some of that could be that I don't have mods installed, so there might be some stuff missing. But it looks like we're bringing all the trees over here. And we've got hydrogen back up to get it all started again if they ever run out of ethanol. And it looks like there's an ethanol cooling loop that is keeping the food cold. Okay. So yeah, they got most of the main area cored out. Let's take a look at the star map. Yeah, so they haven't explored very much. They just got the 3 base planets. But it looks like they are picking up. Yeah, making the enriched uranium, but they don't have a reactor yet. Are they? Yeah, so they're getting good solar on this base. And what are they doing for oxygen? Okay, so oxygen is coming into this base from the teleporter. And it looks like it's just dumping out. Yeah, just dumping out that one tile to get it all up to pressure and then feeding the seat docks. And then all the natural gas is coming back and going into the other outporter. Same thing, I'm assuming, yeah, the oil goes in there. And you're just set to 10 kilos. And I'm assuming water's coming in from over here. Yeah, so it looks like they're a little short on water production. So they're not keeping all the oil wells full, but they've got enough oil, a little bit of ethanol steam. So what's causing the water to slow down over here? That's the input, and okay, so they're using the polluted water coming in from the cool slush geyser to cool down the oxygen. Ah, that's why. They're only feeding polluted water from these petroleum generators to run the water on the other planet. You can see it's splitting right here. And they've got a bridge, so that's definitely on purpose. That must be enough for them. Cool deal. Nice little gym, a whole lot of plants. Oh, and they're only using the natural gas for the gas range. And it looks like they're just cooking everything. Everything they can cook, they're cooking. Nice little room where the dupes can reach through. There's all sorts of fun stuff in there. And that's chlorine? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they've left a lot of the natural area and built in and around it. They're using the magma for the petroleum. And just made big water tanks around their vents. Having an extra sulfur geyser is kind of nice. What's entombed over here? I'm assuming it's something by the ice? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of polluted ice. But they've definitely gone and expanded the bees, so they're getting ready for a whole lot of uranium. Alright, well I guess we gotta start doing the overlays. This one should be easy. Heavy wire and a whole bunch of solar panels. And no plumbing, no gas, no nothing. But it looks like they just got here and they're cleaning it up. This one should be pretty simple as well. They're still using the heavy watt wire, bringing in the solar and just running everything straight off of it, and then a transformer for the base. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Not entirely sure what's doing the temperature control over here other than just the water coming in. Yeah, they're looping the bathroom water. Eventually that might overheat. And then the gas piping is incredibly simple. Natural gas out, oxygen in. Where's decor? Yep, nice super green area, super red area by that heavy watt wire, because that's just what happens. Alright, let's go to the big one. Nice and neat. This time they're using conductive wire to run the rockets. Heavy watt wire coming off of this giant ethanol distillery, which takes a whole lot of power. And that's just plugged into the aqua tuners, some batteries, and steam turbines. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that. I mean, their decor is probably going to take a bit of a hit, but all the area where the dupes are is good to go. And what does the piping look like over here? Simple, straightforward, I like it. Oxygen up to the rockets, oxygen from the full Rodriguez over here feeding everything else. They've only got 15 total dupes. So yeah, 10, 2, and 3. And yeah, if you've got a polluted water vent and a cool slush geyser, you don't even need pips to plant the trees. You can just brute force feed them all that extra polluted water. Now I know Francis John likes to look at the mineral overlays, but it gets all sorts of weird and spaced out because, yeah, there is no fossil over here. You have to go over to the other base to see stuff, but they're so small that you get them all dug up. And if I could see the water planet, I could say that there's a whole bunch of stuff missing from there. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm very happy to have, people submit. I love seeing the new ideas and ways people do things. Oh, this is a nature reserve. I was trying to figure out what room showers make, but showers plus plants equals a nature reserve. That's neat. I did not know that because showers don't interact with anything else from the bathroom or washroom, you get the washroom bonus over here, but you can make this into a nature reserve. An excellent way of getting extra morale. Yeah, I've built a couple of these ethanol distilleries. I don't think I've done any on videos, just because it seems like way more effort than you get out of it. Like the amount of stuff the power usage of each of these is 240. But each ethanol distiller makes 333... Oh no, each one makes 500 grams of ethanol. So you need 4 to run one petroleum generator. Well, 4 of these is 480, like that's half the power from a generator just to run them. And then you need all the other stuff to cool them to get the trees over, right? They are power positive and you get polluted dirt and you get polluted water, but you know, these all have to be made out of something you can cool. So now you've got to run a cooling loop through it, otherwise. So, congrats to you for making it work. I tend to give up on them. So that was XyvernTheDrg's Tragic Trainwreck. Thank you very much for submitting the base. I think in the future I will ask people for permission before sharing their saved files. So I'm not going to share these unless people specifically request them, and then I'll just ask for permission because, you know, people put work into this. And you know, in the future when you submit a base, let me know if I'm allowed to share it. So let's load up the second base and take a look at it. And welcome to Matt Pickens' facility. And again, we're loading up right where the save file was. It looks like we're on the tree planet. I don't think they're feeding it. I don't see... it looks like they might have fed it at some point and now they're not. Okay. We got a lot of polluted water tanks. It's always fun to go back through and be like, okay, where's the input? And it's like, okay, there is none. Okay, so they were storing up a bunch of polluted water. They probably brought it in from a rocket? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so they just got the 1 kilo oxygen system over here. A little filtering system for... Is that supercoolant? Yeah, a little filtering system for the bathroom. They're using supercoolant to cool down the base. And the tungsten tamer. Alright, and they were just dumping the tungsten on the ground. So tungsten apparently gives off heat fast enough that it's not boiling this petroleum into sour gas, so that's good to know. I remember when I first saw the tungsten volcano, I thought it was going to melt everything. No, it looks good. This got a little overheated. But it's quite hot in there. Not sure what they dumped in there to make it hot. Yeah, gas from something. Definitely had some big rockets land. Yeah, it's just the gas pump. One thing he said to look at was this. This is an empty rocket. But, it's in space. That's this rocket right here. It's heading off to mine. I'm not entirely sure how they got a rocket to fly around with nothing in it and nobody in it. But it's full and it's flying. Oh, and they've been over to the niobium volcano. Looks like they blocked it in with some steel airflow tiles. I don't think they tamed it at all. Maybe they let it flow off. What do we got over here? Bunch of thermium, tungsten. I don't see any niobium over here. Oh, yeah, I've had that happen where they launched some interplanetary payloads and they fell down into the magma, at which point you're just like, yeah, you can stay there. Some melted aluminum. And nice little living area up here. 1 bathroom, 1 bed, but no rockets. I don't think anyone's living over here. Looks like they just shipped over some water, let the dupes do their work, and got them out of here. They have not been to the ice planet. No base on the water planet. Looks like they just dug down and grabbed a bunch of material for making supercoolant and left. And, you know, steel probably. Alright, and we got some just, looks like the natural beehives. Looks like they just opened up the area for the bees to do their thing. That looks like the point of interest bed. Oh, a copper volcano. You don't see those very often in Spaced Out. Looks like they were getting ready to tame it, but just haven't yet. And we got our lead suits to get into the radioactive area. Yeah, I'm just having a look around, seeing what they're doing. Looks like they were getting ready to plant something or had planted some thimbleweed and then got it out of here. There's only one dupe over here. Where are they? Who is over here? Plethora. Oh, no, that's the base. The dupe is Nails. Alright, what do you do, Nails? You're harvesting some food. Alright, yeah, so they got the bed, a little bit of food. Nice and basic. Let's take a look at their rocket layout. So this one has the wall bathroom, so it looks like they're getting water from a water tank into the bathroom. One bed, one mess table. A little bit of decor, awesome. How are they getting gas? Oh, gas pipe coming in from a gas outlet. So it looks like that rocket has liquid and gas storage. And this appears to be their design. Very nice for a one-person rocket. Got everything you need, plenty of room. What do they get for a room bonus? Yeah. Great hall, barracks, and washroom. That is plenty of morale. I like it. Oh! Nice. This is... Yeah, they've torn up pretty much everything. Nice work. Big old solar array. They get good power. Looks like we got a full Rodriguez over here. A giant hydrogen tank. I love the giant hydrogen tanks. A giant oxygen tank. Another oxygen production system. We got our full-on reactor over here. So how are they getting... How are they getting uranium? I guess they're shipping it from over here, or... Yeah, enriched uranium. So Nails is grabbing uranium from the bees, just carrying it and shipping it over, and that works perfectly fine. Reactors don't use up a whole lot. Oh, we got a big old shovel farm over here. So they either got him out of the pod or shipped him in. No, because they don't have that planet. So yeah, they got him out of the pod. Nice double airlock. Oh, good. Okay, I don't think I want to do the overlay yet. Wow. A nice big base. We got 17 dupes over here. They've all got nice individual comfy beds. Got the big bathroom, the great hall, rec room. Bunch of stables. Massage clinic. No rec room, though. I mean, there's that one rec room, but that's not much. We got a natural gas vent. We got a lot of polluted oxygen. Is there a polluted oxygen vent in here? What are we dumping in here for polluted oxygen? I guess just all the various tanks. We've got the sludge presses, cool steam vent in polluted oxygen. Got all sorts of stuff tamed over here. Salt water, natural gas. We've got 1,600 kilograms per tile. That's a lot of natural gas. We got more natural gas. Oh, there's another vent over here. Okay. Looks like we got a transport column coming down. We got a lot of ethanol. Looks like they've just been dumping it in. So this is pumping up. Yep, all the salt water and the brine are coming in here to desalinate. Okay, we're... Nice. So instead of, quote, taming the oil wells, they're just open to air and made out of steel. Do we have any automation on them? Yeah, a little bit of automation to say once the oil gets up to that level, turn them off. And then all that natural gas just gets pumped back. Looks like they're pumping up the polluted oxygen. Over to this side? Interesting. So they pump the polluted oxygen from this side to that side, but there's no other filtering. Okay, so the filter is if they detect something that isn't polluted oxygen, then turn off the pumps. So that all comes over here, then I'm assuming once this gets up high enough, these turn on. Send it into here, where we've got chlorine and hydrogen, so I guess that's what we're filtering. Carbon dioxide, natural gas, chlorine. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Looks like they had some other stuff hooked in. They were pumping chlorine from up top? Yeah, so just cleaning up some air. Alright. Plumbing overlay time. Ugh. Nice. Oh, I love it. So we've got cooling loop over here for the steam turbines. We've got hydrogen and oxygen cooling. Yeah, there's that big liquid tank and gas tank for those rockets. A big cooling loop for the base, very nice. I'm a big fan of huge cooling loops. God, that one comes all the way down here, through that aqua tuner, through the liquid sulfur, back up, through the... Yeah, that's just massive. I love it. Oh, there's a step petroleum boiler going on over here. So we got magma coming in, getting dropped, getting drilled. Oh, look at that compression. Very nice. At 23,000. Yeah, so that's a different style of compressor than I use. So this one uses gas. You can see the petroleum surrounded by airflow to keep it from breaking. But then up here, there's a little bit of gas. And so it could force over to here, but then as it drops, it then comes back. So you end up with polluted oxygen, it then forces the petroleum down into here. I'm assuming they've done that. Yep, they did it right here with the water. Holy, look at that number. They did say in the notes that it's fun to break these open because, yeah, that's 27 million kilograms of water. So it looks like all the water for their base comes into here. Nicely done. And now petroleum is running into a whole lot of, I'm assuming now, backup power for petroleum generators, because you're getting plenty up here from the reactor. In fact, let's look at the power. So we have heavy wall conductive wire feeding into a massive grid, just running everything it can, all the solars on it, then bridges over into the oxygen production. Comes down, breaks out into a big old smart battery box. The natural gas generators run off of it. Yeah, just transformers where you need them. I'm assuming decor-wise it's awful in there and green everywhere else it needs to be. Very nice. What's the temperature look like? The base is glorious. And let's come back to this planet. Do you have a cooling loop? Nope, you're just whatever. Look at the star map. How much have they got? Oh, I hate the fact that you can't zoom out on the star map. Yeah, so that's the empty rocket heading over there. And they're feeding the tree, but maybe they did at some point. They've got that one tamed. Yeah, and then the supercoolant loop to keep this base cool. There's nobody over here. Nails is grabbing uranium. We got the nice transport tubes coming down. Where's the Atmos suit docks? Right there. Yeah, so I got Atmos suit docks for the main base through a liquid lock to keep it all nice and separated. And, you know, when they accidentally make a mess in their suits, boom, drops onto there. Big old storage. How much is that holding? Quite a bit. Yeah, and then get out of the Atmos suits, put on the lead suits, go deal with the rocket. And what do we have over here? Is that just... yeah, storing up cold? Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I forgot to pull this up. So that's cooling the air. So the air runs through that big polluted water tank, cools off, and then dumps to wherever it needs to go. Very nice. Yeah, not a whole point looking at the minerals. There's not a whole lot left on this map. They dug up most of it. Yeah, again, thank you very much for submitting your bases. I just got another one submitted, but it keeps crashing due to mods, so I'm going to work on figuring out what mods I need to keep that base from crashing when I load it. Oh, and look at the massive oil, petroleum to plastic production facility over here. They've got plenty of it. So thank you again for your base submissions. And again, if you want to submit bases, as I do more of these, we'll get faster at them. But in the About section, you can email me your base. If you have any notes as to what mods I need or something to look at, let me know. And also let me know if you want me to share them. So I won't share the save file unless I get permission. So thank you for watching. Thank you very much for submitting bases. I love the new ideas. I knew about that compression method and I just hardly ever use it because I forget about it. So hope you all just have a wonderful day. Enjoy playing the game. If you like this stuff, let me know in the comments. Definitely let the people who submitted bases know that you liked them and what you liked about them. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.